What's up guys, Trayvon2K and I'm back at you with another video. So right now I'm doing a my gym. I moved into a new house and I haven't had Wi-Fi, so I've been just making a new my gym, just playing it for fun, no VC, no nothing, just strictly for fun. The Golden State Warriors. I got the Cavaliers on my other one, so yeah, I got Allen Iverson in this. I got some different teams. I got the 0708 Rockets. I got the Lakers in here, 2000, 2001. Then I got the Heat, and then I got the 76ers. But anyway, let's get on to the real point of the video. The real point of the video is I'm coming up with a newly updated version of my Stephen Curry jump shot change release, whatever you want to say. So last year it was Stephen Curry release. It was Stephen Curry release with Amari Stoudemire shot base. Now this still works. You know what I mean? It still works, but after kind of like seeing Curry and watching more of the stuff and all that, and then he got his jump shot updated this year, so you know that wow, that does not look right at all now, does it? So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead to I forgot his name. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna keep his shooting formation the same, cause the shooting formation this year is golden. If you're gonna change his jump shot, never change the shooting formation. Always change the shot base, and the shot base is Ryan Anderson. This shot base is pretty much identical to it. I had a couple more like Dwight Howard, I think. Like Dwight Howard did it, but not necessarily. So you see Dwight Howard right there. So if you want to choose Dwight Howard or Harrison Barnes, I think Harrison Barnes had a good one as well. So where's he at? But I tried to do Harrison Barnes, it just wasn't working out right. So I stuck with Ryan Anderson. So I tried to do one for Klay Thompson as well. It just didn't work out. So we're just gonna go ahead, go to live practice restart. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go get a couple jump shots up. But I've been playing with this new jump shot for a while now, and I honestly say that it's probably one of the best. And I think it is really good. It's like identical, and I know a lot of people. Every year, there's so many people that's like, I can't shoot with Curry. I can't shoot with Curry. Well, if you play quick game, there's nothing really you can do about it. But if you play like my gym, my league, and you can change your jump shot, this is kind of easier. Swish from the 3 already. So this is kind of easier. As you can see, my gym got everything red. So boom, you know, it all depends on. I don't know, it just depends on like when you can release it. The thing I had to learn extra quick this year about Curry's jump shot release, you have to like release square or X, whatever system you're on, you have to release it before he's actually up in the air, because that's how quick his shooting form is. So like if you hold, so I'm on PlayStation 4, so if I hold square, I have to release it before his feet even get off the ground for it to be close to that little middle of the line to give me an exit and release. So you see I just got an exit and release there. I have to release it, another one, DJ Khaled, another one. See, can I have another one? Alright, I ain't get it there, but you know what I mean? It's like you have to release it before he even lifts off the ground. And for a lot of people, that's kind of hard. For me, it's not that hard, but for a lot of people, it is. And for like his pull-up, sometimes I struggle with his pull-up, but that's why I always go to the left. Because I always make sure he has it in his left hand and not drive and pull-up. That's just the easiest for me. But like, I haven't mastered when he's in the right hand yet. I'm kind of getting to it, because Curry, he has like 2 different pull-ups for each side. So like one side is a dribble bounce, and then one is a straight up jump shot. And you don't really have time to decide which one is which. You can't really decipher which one is which. You just gotta know. And when he does it, you just gotta be ready for it. Fish. Alright, well I'm just about to stand still. I do those a lot, these little escape dribbles and stuff. And you gotta, if you're gonna do these too, you gotta make sure that they're released before Curry's off the ground. That's just how it is this year with the shooting for him. It's so quick. If you want to change it, whatever. But if you want to keep it the same, that's just how it is. Oof. So we're gonna take a couple just base jump shots and compare it. Great release. So you know, this is Curry. Does this every day, 24/7, splashing out the gym. So we'll do that one since he walked up. So we're just gonna take a look at Curry and what he looks like shooting these shots. And I'm telling you guys, it may not look like it now, but it will. When you in the game and stuff, it looks exactly like it. So at first, I didn't really think it looked like he was shooting, because, you know, I try to do these to where it's like lifelike, instead of just like, oh, this will make him shoot better or whatever. I kind of want it to be lifelike, and I believe that this is the most lifelike one that you're actually going to get out of all the packages, all the shooting forms. Trust me, I went through about 10, 12 of them that I thought looked right. I put them on Curry. I went to the practice gym. I shot around with them. So I believe that this is the most accurate. If it's not, you know, like, find out which one works for you. You know, a lot of people just try to get it so it's easier for them. So, you know, but I like accuracy, you know, based on realisticness and all that. So, I mean, it just depends on what you prefer. So I can shoot, you know, with this one. I can shoot with the stock one that they have in the game. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I was in my gym, so I was like, hey, why not try to find a different one and see what we can do with it. And this is not on no rookie. This is on Superstar. I play on Superstar, since that's what they play on online. So, I mean, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I guess I can give a shooting tip for Klay Thompson. It's just one little shooting tip. So with Klay Thompson, I got his stock jump shot on here. If you're gonna do a dribble, like escape pull up like that, where you just tap square X, if you just move and you tap square X in any direction, one thing that I noticed that with Klay Thompson, as soon as he reaches his peak jump, you release it and it's almost splash every time. Like, that was his peak. And most, like, when I'm in a practice gym, it don't really work. But when he's in the middle of a game and he's, like, on a streak, it works a lot. Oh, swish. Klay Thompson splashing out here. Like this. This should work. Oh, man, he missed. But it's the same thing. So when he's at the peak of his jump shot, just freaking release it. Whenever you think the peak is. I mean, if you watch the bar, cool. If you don't, whatever. I do it both. I watch the bar sometimes. Sometimes I just watch the player. So when see, like right there, he was at the peak. When he's at the peak of his jump shot, just go ahead and release it. But this is really only when you're doing a dribble escape jump shot, like whatever you want to call it. And it don't matter either direction. So like you could be going to the back with it, to the side, to the front. It don't matter for real. As long as he's at the peak of his jump shot. Dang, I'm messing up. Let's see, to the side, peak, and he missed, but whatever. Like I said, he makes them when he's in the game. So you guys want to see my team for the Golden State Warriors? It's nobody. I just made a couple improvements. DeAndre Jordan gave away Iguodala and Bogut for Jordan. 83 offensive. 83 overall. So he's not bad. He gets a whole bunch of rebounds and a whole bunch of rebounds, a whole bunch of putbacks, a whole bunch of blocks. Only downside is I use them a lot, so I like most of the time when I'm with a center, no matter who I play with, I always pump fake to try to get the defense off. With this year, how they just let the player jump right into the foul. DeAndre Jordan is a 36 free throw shooter, so he sucks at free throws. So I had to kind of get him practicing free throws, but that still hasn't really worked. I got Derek Favors. I traded since I put in the Heat. I put in the Heat. I gave away some booty players, and I got Gary Payton and Jason Williams, but they're like 73s and they can't make anything. So I traded them away, and a lot of teams was giving up their big players for such old guys and for such low overall players. So Derek Favors was one, and I went ahead and got Derek Favors. I mean, he's a pit. So Kevin Looney, of course, James Michael, of course. I got the boy Jamal Crawford. I got him in the Jordan deal. So it was Iggy and Bogut for Jamal Crawford and DeAndre Jordan, and this man breaks ankles consistently. The only thing I have problems with is his crossover. Not really his crossover, but sometimes I get confused about his escape, because his escape is this right here, and sometimes I get confused about it. I be wanting to do that, but I go the other way. But that breaks ankles, guys. I'm telling you, like for your my player, for Jamal Crawford, because I use it when I'm with my player, and it breaks ankles. It all depends on how you use it, and like if you're in the game, you know, this can create space. I usually set them up with something, so when I'm in the game, set them up with a couple boom, you know, boom boom, you know, it don't matter, just set them up. Create space, jump shot, you know. He's an okay 3-point shooter, so it's whatever. So everybody else I kept. Then I got Steve Nash. He's a free agent. This dude is freaking 41. In 2K15, Steve Nash and Ray Allen were in the free agents roster. If you signed them to a team, right when you signed them, they said, hey, I'm going to retire at the beginning of the season. Steve Nash did not want to retire at the beginning of the season. And then I got, let's go, finally updated. And then I freaking got, the Rockets picked up Ray Allen, and he did not want to retire. So I'm like, okay, well, dude, your back injury is freaking red. So thank God that you haven't got injured. But don't you think you should retire? I don't even use him a lot. Like, look at his recent games. How many points he puts up? 3, 2, 4, 3, 0, 2, 2. He barely scores at all. I barely use him to score. I barely use him for anything. When he's in, he's in. Like, 4 assists. Like, I don't really use them. And then everybody else's who came at the beginning who's already there. So pretty good teams, pretty good makes and all that. So like I said, pretty good team. But you know, Curry, just like I said, shooting form, Stephen Curry, shot base, Ryan Anderson. Do whatever feels right to you. If you want to do it like me, based on accuracy to realistic jump shots and whatever, then go ahead and get this one. If anybody else found a one that they think is better than this one, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. And the reason, I don't really mean to come off cocky or to brag and say this is the best one, because it may not be. But I'm just saying, when I was in the 2K15 and a lot of people commented, hey, this is better, it wasn't. I'm just being straight up honest with you, not trying to sound cocky or anything. But, so, thanks for watching this video. And, you know, like, subscribe, share. Because a lot of, my 2K15 got a lot of views, a lot of likes, a lot of dislikes too, but hey, that comes with it. So let's get this one out there as well. I'll be posting this on my Twitter and my Instagram. So let's go ahead and make sure a lot of people watch this. And one final time, Ryan Anderson shot base, Stephen Curry shooting form. Now he's just making everything. That man was just making everything. Let's see.